Hello, my name is Browne, and welcome to Basic Guitar Lessons. These lessons are going to be rather quick, especially for guitar, but I hope you can learn a thing or two. I love guitar. It's a whole lot of fun, and it's something I feel you can get very involved in. Very wonderful hobby. So we'll start off with the proper way to sit. The proper way to sit is, as an example, is in the picture, is rather up straight. You're definitely going to want to find a comfortable spot, and a chair without arms would be very preferable. For sure, stools are definitely a good choice. Really anything that doesn't have arms. You can take the arms off of your office chair too. Looks the same, as you can see it here. So holding the guitar itself, you're going to want to have a comfortable grip on it for sure. Tilting it is so you can actually get your arm over, especially for acoustic guitars. The way you want to hold the neck is thumb on the back or the top, depending on where you are, and loosely, naturally, very naturally. Proper pick holding. Holding the pick is something that people generally see wrong. If you have a closed fist, if you've ever seen guitars do this, I mean, it's okay. It works for them, but sometimes you usually want to keep your hands really free for a few reasons. It can root them, assist in things, you can either finger pick, things like that. Alright, so strings. E, A, D, G, B, E is how I have them listed. Generally, you'll see them listed the opposite way. E, B, G, D, A, E. So a good way to remember it the proper way is Easter bunnies get drunk after Easter. That's what my guitar teacher used to tell us, and I got a good laugh out of us, rather. So, yeah, that was fun. What frets are? The fretboard is the front of the neck. Frets are the space in between each of the metal bars that you see on there. The frets are where you're going to hold your finger to play notes. Yeah, play the notes. So anyway, tuning the guitar, something very important. In the beginning, I highly recommend just getting a tuner and using that. They're very simple to use, generally come with instructions, and this one in the picture here I've had for quite a few years, and it is very nice, especially for like $10. So anyway, timing is what we're on now. There's multiple ways to track your timing. Timing is rhythm, and it's essentially the same thing. You can use metronomes. You can tap your foot. You'll when you're strumming, you're gonna notice it. It's just something you'll end up picking up on your own. So rhythm, what you're seeing in the picture here are rhythm hashes. These are imitations of notes, just so you know um, your timing, your rhythm and timing for playing different chords. As you can see, there's chords above them, so it tells you to play that chord for this many whole notes, this many half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes. That would be a whole other tutorial, though. Tabs, reading tabs. Tabs are the numerical representation of notes. So basically, the lines represent the strings, and the numbers represent the fret you hold on that string. Um, you can go almost anywhere and find tabs. They're pretty easy to get. So let's see. You might want to know basic practice tips and stuff you can do. Something my guitar teacher used to tell me is practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. It means that you need to practice the right methods in order to have an effective practice. Um, you can look up things, and it's all over the place for proper practice. Chords. Chords are basically whenever you play more than one note at a time, it's considered a chord. Chords are very essential. They provide all the rhythm to songs and such. Bar chords are used very commonly in alternative rock. I believe country uses a lot of these too. But bar chords are basically whenever you have to put your index finger all the way across an entire fret and hold all the strings down, as well as other notes after that. These are difficult. It can be very difficult. Power chords. Power chords are generally used in rock, alternative rock, a lot of punk and stuff like that. These are chords that consist of 2 to 3 notes and are usually played with pure downstrokes and in very, very rapid succession. Um, very good to know, very good to learn. Chord practice, the biggest thing I can say is to just find tabs online for your favorite songs or rhythm or chord tabs that show you what to play when on lyrics, um, and just play them. It's all about practice, like I said. practice transitions and everything. Capos. Capos are basically this instrument, as you see on here. It's used to basically bring the guitar up without having to retune it. This is good for when you have to make a transition on stage or whatever to do something, or if you just need it up an octave or so. Um, very useful, and I love them. Finding song tabs. So UltimateGuitar.com is a tab resource that I have used since I started playing guitar, which was, I don't know, in 2005 or so, or 2003 actually. Yeah, it's great. It has almost everything. There has yet to be something I haven't found, mainstream-wise anyway. Um, yeah. They also, Ultimate Guitar Tabs has Tab Pro. This is a tablature program. What tablature programs are is they are programs that allow you to create, upload, and download tabs to read and view. You can also click to play these tabs in MIDI format. They're It's really good programs. I very much recommend them. So you might be thinking, what next? What do I do? Um, I would highly suggest going and getting some lessons, maybe some personal lessons. Like I had those for years. They were wonderful. Really taught me a whole lot. Also, just practice. Like I said, perfect practice makes perfect. So there you go. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you learned something from this rather sped up tutorial. But yeah, guitar is a very big passion of mine, and I hope it could be one for you too. So